Inquisitor, the 30 defense, combat only, ultimate Ironman. With the full Inquisitor's armor set in his possession, a new main goal is at hand. Acquire the Inquisitor's mace and complete various sub-goals along the way. His journey continues today. Last time on Inquisitor, we completed our first Master Casket. Go. We gained a brand new friend. Oh my god. We killed our 500th superior slayer creature. And last but not least, we got our newest best in slot Tribrid boots. Oh my god, finally. Wait, what? Who got MVP? Was it Paul? What? Easy MVP, bro. That's so funny. Let it be known, KC243I was the MVP. 90 million attack XP. Shout out to Small Frog. So you may ask yourself, what am I doing right now? I was unable to find a top team yesterday, which is unfortunate. So instead of staying logged out and doing nothing, I've decided to get 500 ecto tokens to permanently unlock the island for the clue step that I'm probably never gonna do again. Is this a good use of my time? No. Should you do this at home? No. But if you are feeling like doing this, my method is to simply teleport to my house, run east here to the charter ship. Naturally, you start by buying however many pots you need, getting the bones, grinding them up at the ectofunctus, buy the slime, then charter to Port Phasmatis, buy the rest of the slime here, exit, worship, and repeat. Don't forget your amulet of ghost speak. So according to my calculations, I should only need 2 more of these, and yet I have done 3, so we talk to the Ghost Disciple to get our tokens, and there's 505. So we can pay 2 to get back in. So that took us around 1 hour to do, which isn't that bad to be honest. I guess technically it's an hour of wasted time. We talk to the Ghost Captain. If I pay 500 ecto tokens, can I get unlimited trips? Oh, that seems fair. Hand them over. There it is. We've now unlocked the Useless Island. That's exclusively for clue scrolls. Long story short, animation smoothing is now disabled for the Ursine chainmace. As you can tell, there's the skip in the animation frames when I swap between both my Ursine and my Dragon Warhammer. Apparently the Ursine and Vigorous chainmaces had a visual bug during the idle animation, which I honestly thought was just a quirk of the mace. So now I'm gonna use the weapons, gear, and replacer for good. I'm using the Inquisitor maces animations now. There's honestly probably a better one, but if you see my animations like this in the future, just know that's why. It's because I'm trying to preserve the animation smoothing. It looks ridiculous. But I need to do something about the animation because I did 1 kill of Phosani without animation smoothing on and it felt like my brain was moving through sludge. I lied, I'm gonna use the Verax Flail instead. It fits a lot better. Well, that was a mistake, wasn't it? Okay, maybe atmospheric lighting isn't the greatest call for Nightmare. $1,055 kill count. We toss a little log out here and go to the high scores, refresh, and we are officially rank 12 Phosani's Nightmare. Climbing our way back up. We pull a classic log out, toss a refresh, and realize that we didn't stay rank 12 for long, as we are now rank 11 for Phosani's Nightmare. Today is the day, and having Twilight's Promise unlocked seemed like the call. That is awesome. And it seems like we do have access to the brand new Huey boss. I'm not even gonna try to say the full name. Okay, I'll do it once. The Huey Kotal? That's the one attempt you get. Surely this doesn't give me... The hell? I have no clue what that did, but I probably shouldn't go clicking random things I don't know about. Yeah, so range is not the call for this fight. So it is time to drop the ranger boots. Over to the main account, we will now camp the Urania boots for the rest of our life. Presumably. And there go the ranger boots. I'm gonna keep this short and sweet. Huey is not a great boss for the point at which my account is at. The Dragon Hunter wand is effectively useless for my account as I have the Sanguinesti staff. It far outclasses it at Ulm, and while I have access to the Tome of Earth, I don't necessarily use earth spells anywhere to get a good use out of it. And do I even need to mention the hides? I think the lack of a crafting level on my account sort of leads you to a certain conclusion about those. So I'll leave the explanation of this boss to another type of YouTuber who actually has relevant use for it. I guess the wand and the tome could be useful in a mid-game combat only, maybe. Whoa, that's useless in its entirety. Oh my god, a seed, no way. New music tracks, and I'm going to explore around this new island landmass to the southwest of Varlamore. See if I can discover anything. If I do, there'll be another clip. If not, I'm good. Oh. I truly feel like that's a log out moment. I think my run was off when I meant to have it on. Man, I just wanted to stay for one more kill to get 50. All right, so it turns out I was out of run. So it turned my run off, and then I control clicked to what I thought was walking, but instead it made me run. The whole method that I found there to preserve my run energy was to click the tail as soon as it went in the air and ensure that I was walking, and I will always dodge that ground slam attack. There we go, that's what it's supposed to look like. And there we have it. 50 KC has been achieved. A Tome of Earth that I see. I saw a wand this morning as well as a hide, some soiled pages. Actually, that means now that I've seen Tome of Earth, I've seen every drop from this boss within 25 KC just today. Whee! And there we have it. I guess that was a very unorthodox way in order to get death piled to return to Nightmare. 1,080 kill count. That is drop rate for the next item. Let's see how far over rate we go. Pray. Officially under 100 million in the LMS coffer. Another 10,000 Sanguinesti staff charges. With that Saradomin Brew drop, we are officially over 3,000 Saradomin Brew doses. Let me explain this clip. So as soon as I got the parasite there, you see that my mouse actually goes up towards the HP orb to cure the parasite, but Phosani ends up meleeing me instead, which makes me immediately beeline for the protect from melee prayer to survive. What this does is make me forget that I didn't cure my parasite, and I don't even consider it again because in my mind, my hand has already made that mouse movement towards the HP orb. So now I have a strong parasite to deal with. Phosani summons her corpse flowers, and then not much to say about that one. Brain just shut off. Ah, yes, and I have to wait 10 minutes before I can get my stuff back. This is a disable large logout button, thumbs down logout moment. So I mistakenly missed recording 1,100 Phosani KC, but every time I seem to run out of prayer potions, I get another prayer potion drop, so that's really cool. It happened a time before this, and it just happened now with this prayer potion drop of 15 3 doses, so that's really cool. Oh my god. Oh, it happened again. Oh, thank you, Phosani. How kind of you to keep me going. If you look in my inventory, this was the absolute last kill because I am right out of prayer potions now, but another 33 doses? Thank you for keeping me going, Phosani. You know my next unique is just around the corner. How kind. How considerate. Well, we cannot get it back to back to back to back. It wasn't meant to be. We are out of prayer potions. Now I have a decision. Do I continue with the super restores? We have over 1,000 doses. That is true. We are 46 kill count over rate right now, so, decisions. Wow! 70 million hit point experience! Woo! I see. Okay. Plate skirt number 3. So I was supposed to get this drop 95 kill count to go. For rate, of course. And that is my 4th duplicate in a row. 1, 2, 3. Count with me. Well, surely the next drop will be a unique. Well, with this duplicate dropped off of Inquisitor, I feel like it is now time to go back to some Slayer. I need a little break from Phosani, and there it goes. So, one of the only useful things added in Varlamore Part 2 for me in particular, and other Ultimate Ironmen, I guess, is the addition of Aldarin, whatever, you get the point. But on this lovely island of grapes and wine, we find a lovely windmill right by Renu. So after flying over, we will climb on up. And found at the top of this windmill, we see a nest. What can you do with said nest, you might ask? Well, this is a new storage location for Ultimate Ironmen, and this is where I will be stashing my Amulet of Strength. Anything under a tradable value of 100,000 coins can be placed in the nest. Now, my preference would be to store a magic longbow here, as I don't think it has a particular interaction with the nest, but I don't have one of those right now, so my Amulet of Strength will go in there instead. Why was this nest added? I have no clue. When you put certain items in there, they'll be exchanged for different items, and here's the short list I'll have on screen. Nothing particularly useful for combat-only accounts, but yes, new storage location, really cool. Maybe a bit of Ultimate Ironman power creep, but hey, now I don't have to spend 20 to 30 minutes getting an Amulet of Strength. Oh, I also forgot to mention that anything stored in the nest persists through death, so it sort of acts like a pseudo stash unit for one item under the value of 100,000, and the item needs to be tradable. Now would you look at that? We can count to 5. 510! Nothing. A baguette. Yo, I got the baguette! Look at it! Oh wait. Oh, I thought it was gonna be undefensive. We're clogging, friends! The Bisque Crush! Let's go! This is the biggest upgrade one could get. Bisque Crush! Bisque Crush! Bisque Crush! Bisque Crush! 11! That means that random events has now been green logged. That is such a crazy and the most random collection log to finish on this account. But hey, we take it. I'm gonna hold on to this for now. It's gonna be my lucky baguette. 116 virtual hit point level. That is 70.1 million experience. Okay. Yeah, sure. Dragon Throne Axes. I'm gonna get great use out of those when I go and do the... Oh, the perp. Ooh, Vials of Blood. Hey, Rapier. Easy splitting. Deserved purple. A new PB. Wanted to let you all know that I have toggled on the new setting, Energy Threshold, to re-enable running. I've set it to 1. So whenever I hit 0 run energy and my run restores to 1, it will automatically toggle back on again. Will this help much? I don't know, maybe, we'll see. I gotta play with it a little bit to see how it feels. New collection log of the ancient helm. It is an elk. I also tried some new technology. I got poisoned before, well, death piling right here, as you can see, right at the respawn point. Perhaps this is something I'll show off in the future, as I'm not necessarily sure if it's faster than death piling with nettles and edgefill. Sick abyssal head. 22,036. Task over 270 points, and you can tell we really needed those. 450 milestone? 2,500's gonna be a big one. Let's hope we actually make it there. The Urania boot grind took me for all that I'm worth. In Slayer points, of course. I am back to retrieve my Amulet of Strength. Thank you very much. I told myself I'd stop including elite clues in the clips, but getting the double tertiary roll is very cool in my opinion, so I will therefore include it. The clue is a completable step. I guessed and I was correct, but I don't necessarily want to do elite clues right now. I don't know, maybe I'll juggle it for a bit. Juggling's a bad idea with me though. I think we've all found that out the hard way. Holy moly. I was just checking the combat tasks and we got some new combat achievements today. I still think I'm fairly over the threshold for hard tier, so we're just gonna leave that at that for now. I'm dead. Classic. That's really disappointing. Are you f***ing kidding me? Hey, yeah, editor, could you leave that one out of the video? So I found a new use for Zamorak brews. In a pinch, they are useful during the enrage phase of Phosani. In this instance, will save me a super restored dose, as the Zamorak brew restores 9 prayer points. Between 90 and 99 prayer, of course. In the instance where you've already procced a redemption, all you really need is a few prayer points to keep yourself going, so as long as your HP is above 15, that means 16 or higher for those of you in the back. The Sleepwalkers getting to Nightmare won't be able to kill you, and they will still proc your redemption a second time. Wow, well that was perfect now, wasn't it? And with the final click of my mouse, we have just about all of the blood runes that we are going to buy for now. And there we have it, another 10,000 Sanguinesti staff charges. As you can see, we are nearly out of Sanfu serums, so it is time to unethically obtain more. Look, I know what I said in the last video, but I gotta say, I really needed these unethically obtained Sanfu serums. We gained 64 doses, which is quite a bit, and especially now that I know of this Thermi method, you can see our kills per hour are a lot better than when I was very simply attacking it myself. Who would have thought staying in the boss lair would give you more kills per hour? This is not something I enjoy doing, however it is something I am going to do. I have made up my mind, I need the Sanfus. I will add that all of my profit from the thermonuclear smoke devil went right back into charging my trident though. I believe I started with around 100k coins, and we gained 78k from that task. Truly incredible. Oh, first time dragon chain body. We never saw this one coming, and we certainly can't equip it. Is it at least a decent elk? Yeah, 150k, I'm rich. It is elked. Wow, number 2. Electric Boogaloo. The clog says as much. Is gone. There it goes, another Thermi unethical task completed for 6 4-dose Sanfu serums, a lovely 24 Sanfu serum doses. October 25th, I checked the looking for team channel, and an individual was looking for a +1 for the GM3's speed time in Chambers of Xeric. I asked if they were interested in taking me along, and they said, let's try it. Here were the results.
No way.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, got the master one.
Ah, damn. How far off?
3-6.
3 ticks. Nice.
It's 1430.
That's a T-bow difference.
That's crazy, yeah.
It's literally just hit harder. Hit big.
Hit. Yeah.
You guys get it?
Yeah. GG. Love to see it. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that. Holy, I'm not gonna lie, I think that's my fastest phase on Phosani yet. 134, that's nuts. KC 1250, and if I had started the grind after the new drop rates of Phosani were implemented, that would have been drop rate for the mace. However, at the current moment, we only have the equivalent of 987 kill count, looking at all of the kill count that we did on old rates. But 1250 is really cool to see. So I discovered maybe a bit of a strategy here. If in the instance you don't have a one-hitting weapon for parasites, you can place the parasite outside of Phosani's range, and then step to the opposite side of the parasite, where Nightmare will then be pulled on top of it. And assuming you're using a 4-tick weapon, you should be able to kill the parasite before it heals Nightmare. Or I could just be crazy and the stars aligned here. You let me know in the comment section down below. Wow, I am so magically inclined with 35 million magic experience. On the last kill of this task, we got a superior. This is KC 525. No such luck. So at least I get a clip out of trying to do these elite clues. I'm currently on step 5 and attacking an Armadillian Guardian. As it turns out, you can't actually use the special attack of the Nightmare Stabs on these flying Armadillian Guardians, because apparently you're using melee, even though the special attack is a magic attack, technically, which can hit at a range. Oh, bug report. So I made this trek up to the Proud Spire at the launch of part 2 of Varlamore, though I didn't realize at the time that there was actually a clue step up here, so that's cool. All right, will it be a 6-step casket? It will be. Very cool. That took 3 elite clues to get that casket. So you know what? We're at the peak of the mountain, the Proud Spire, the obelisk, lay bare, broken, or seemingly breached in some way, shape, or form, I guess. We'll do a little cheeky bow and open our rewards. Nothing from the hard clue. And the elite clue will give us an elite clue of all time. Wow. And a completable master clue. Well, I'll bring it with me to my Kraken task, but I've decided I'm not gonna juggle when I do Kraken tasks. Oh, wow, would you look at that? 1,341 KC, and we have Thermonuclear Smoke Devil green logged. As soon as we find the log here, there it is, it's green logged. That is fairly lucky, I'd have to say, especially that pet. Sick. I mean, the jar is useless, but at least it sells for 115k on the GE. Oh, holy moly. A gilded spear. Well, that is completely and utterly useless, but it looks cool. I mean, I can't even attack with it because I'll get defense XP, but you know, it looks cool at least, and I can wear it. It will also be subsequently dropped to the main account. So at a rate of 1 in 35,000, we have to take into account you get an average of 5 rolls per hard casket. I think that particular clue was a 4 roll, but I digress. So that was a 1 in 7,150. And I believe that is our first roll on the rare table of hard treasure trials. So a more common mega rare, but still a roll on the mega rare table. Super cool. It gone. Oh, that was superior 530. So I didn't realize, but off of that last clue, I actually got a magic longbow, which I can use in Soul Wars for the Dolo method. So what I'm gonna do now is actually keep that here in the nest for future use. But yeah, the Amulet of Strength, it's just a casual 20-30 minute grind before heading back to Phosani, so it's not a huge deal. Magic longbow, on the other hand, much harder to get. And there it is, the task is concluded. That is 2 Thermi tasks and a Kraken task. And we should now have enough Samfuse serums to head back to Phosani and hit our next drop rate threshold. I will note, I got 2 occults this task, which is pretty spicy. And I got 2 the last thermonuclear smoke devil task I did. Is this the new farm? Honestly, whips are more expensive, so I'd probably rather keep those as the farm, but you know. I have decided we're going to bump the run energy threshold up to 20 now. Having it at 1 feels very jumpy. I don't know if that's the right word or not, but it didn't feel right, so we're up to 20 now. Look, I know I said I was about to return to Phosani, but I've decided I want to do some task boosting so that I can get some Slayer points again. So I'll probably do up to 2,500 tasks, get that milestone streak, and then maybe I'll return. There we go, 2,500 tasks, 630 points. We now have 911. Slayer points. We are back, baby. Ooh, Arania boots number 2. 8.2 million Gellanor pieces will be added to my main. The log says, right at the top, 3524 for boots number 2. Okay, very cool. Hey, Ceradom and Fullhelm that I cannot wear. It will promptly be elked. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is the first time I've ever hit cap on law runes. It is going to feel very weird to no longer pick these up. Or, at the very least, only pick them up when I need them. Oh, it just feels wrong to drop law runes. Ooh, KC 540 in the books. If you look at the combat animations, you can see that the Vigor's chainmace, the Ursine chainmace even, the animations are now fixed, apparently. I have no clue when this happened, I just decided to test it today when I returned to Phosani. And lo and behold, they're good now. Here it is, drop rate! For nothing! We go over rate again. How many more KC will be required? 12,800 Kraken KC, a bunch of Samfuse serums later, and an additional elite clue, and we are set to return to Phosani. Maybe after I grab another Kraken or Thermi task. Ooh, an Araxite head, which we just get to leave on the ground? How incredible! I forgot that it's actually on the Araxer boss log. I have 3 of these things now in a lovely 4081 Araxite KC. It remains on the ground. Thermi task concluded for an additional 8 4-dose Samfuse serums. A lovely total of 82. Back to Phosani we go. KC 545 will be absolutely nothing. A white cavalier. Just look at how fancy I am now. I have no clue what that accent is supposed to be. Please don't judge me. Ooh, rune plate body H5. That is a lovely, lovely alchemization. I think that's a back-to-back collection log. Very cool. 13,000 Kraken kill count. A 107 Slayer has been achieved. And that's around another 20 million Gellanor pieces tossed into blood runes. Strength! I think that was a good teleport. I'm fairly sure I would have died there. Oh no, why? Oh, for the love of God, please give me something unique. No. Okay, I see how this is, game. Yeah. Well, we broke the dry streak, but we have now completed full Inquisitor for the second time. That was a roll for the mace, but it didn't hit the mace. So we continue. 1390 KC. I was 102 kill count over rate. All right, we sell the... Oh, I can't even sell the Inquisitor. We turn off the custom menu swaps. We see that the Inquisitor's Great Helm sells for 200k. I honestly should have been doing this with all of the other unique items I got so far, because my money situation is starting to dip down a little bit. Down to 65 mil in Last Man Standing. Anyways, sell the Inquisitor's Grey Helm, buy it back on the main, and it's totally worth it because it sells for 47 mil on the GE, and I only spent 630k. It's definitely more worth it to get the coins on Inquisitor compared to saving money on the main account. I'll be honest, I'm a bit disappointed with that drop, but at the very least, our dry streak is broken. I have 11 more KC left in me, unless I get another Sanfu drop. Oh, I wanted to add that I have finally added the KC pre-buff for the Nightmare and Phosani Nightmare drop rate changes. So I did 1,000 normal Nightmare KC pre-buff, and I did 700 Phosani KC pre-buff. And that adjusts the rates here that you see. So I'm officially in the 16th percentile, 69%, nice, of people. We're luckier than me. Alright, I thought the prayers were swapped. 400 Phosani kill count, and that's where we ended off for now because I am practically out of Sanfu serums once again. We return to Slayer. Yo, quick outro clip here. So, since we are in the end game of Inquisitor, I wanted to toss a quick little reminder to all of you who may have forgotten that the videos for now are going to be pretty far and few between. In Inquisitor Lost Pages episode 19, I specified my endgame cycle, so watch that if you need a reminder of that. That is what I'll be doing for the next, well, forever, until new content releases for Inquisitor. So from now on, Inquisitor videos will most likely be comprised of new content that Inquisitor gets access to, if he gets access to it. So for example, I know the new giant bosses are coming out probably Q1 2025, and according to information that I have, I believe I'm going to have access to those, so I should be getting the upgraded Eagle Eye and the upgraded Mystic Might. But should they shadow drop a quest and lock the giants behind it, well, it would be what it would be, and I would just carry on with this normal endgame grind. Getting Sanfus, working towards Heart, doing more Phosani. So without further ado, I'll see you when I see ya. I hope it's sooner rather than later. Now you're up to date with Inquisitor as of January 10th. 2025. A big thank you to the channel members who, with their monthly membership, support the channel. And today we welcome Smile LV to tier 3. That is crazy. Thank you for supporting at that tier. And we give a big thank you to Uber Hasu, who's been a channel member for over 1 year now. A thank you to you. They get access to the series related videos 3 days early. If you wish to support the channel, plans start at a loonie a month. Be sure to hit that join button below the video. We have 5 coffees from P, who says, "Hey, can't remember if I've bought you a coffee before, but have some cash. Thanks for the awesome videos." No problem, P. Thank you so much for the tip. I appreciate it. This morning's coffee goes to you. And I guess the next 4 coffees I have. This is now the outro segment. I hope you will watch more videos of mine. Check the cards for the series playlist, and you know what to do with the buttons below the video. I'll see you in the next one.